My name's Erin. Did you put a chair in here to watch me work? Maybe these are okay. They look okay. Uneasy about watching my regularly scheduled Saturday morning live, and I guess I can't joke around anymore. Fate is here. Sir, how are the bugs not biting you? People are eating chicken. Read you my apology email. Okay, so I got thrown under the bus, and I don't even think I said trash. What is up, Boobie Goaters? My name's Erin, and welcome to Boobie Goats. And then 2 more after you can't do anymore. Okay, I did push-ups. I only did 10, but I did them, and that's really cool. And they weren't girly, they were real. They were real. Did you put a chair in here to watch me work?
No, chicken.
Ow, something bit me. Oh no. I almost got this whole side. Some of these I might just need to weed whack down. That's okay. And feeling a little accomplished actually. Need to do obviously this, but I gotta be careful with this because my sunflowers and my marigolds are over here. And then everything needs mowed, so it doesn't even matter where I start. I just have to start sometime today. Looks like maybe 5 or 6 more loads of the wood chips. And then Flash said maybe I should put more in the chicken coop, which I probably could. Hasn't really rained yet. Anytime it rains, I gotta put more in there. And that's gonna be what I'm gonna be doing. It's like the take a bite out of crime thing, but take a bite out of mulch. It's like a big tooth. No, you don't see it? Turkey sees it. I see it. It's cool. Like the mulch started back here, like where this is, and that's how much I've used so far in the big mound. I got so much more. So there's 3 turkeys. 2 guineas and a turkey. thought we could step in here and see what's left of the chicken destruction. Maybe these are okay. They look okay. This guy, maybe he's okay. It's just that top part is busted. I'll cut that off. And some of these tomatoes, man, getting taller than the steak. That's pretty awesome. Well, Boobie Goaters, I might as well talk about what's on my mind today because it's kind of strange, honestly. And it has to do with a documentary, and I used to tag it in my videos, and I used to tag a certain channel to my videos because I thought, you know, maybe it would help promote this documentary because I'm not, you know, financially stable enough to help out that way with a documentary, but I can tag videos and share the message, right? And if you know anything about me, I have 7 brothers, and my oldest brother was a very good older brother. You know, the kind that would take rocks and put them in his pillowcase and do pillow fight. Yeah. So, I've got a strange sense of humor. And one day, I was on a live stream, like I usually do every Saturday morning. And I was agreeing with almost all documentaries end up like documentaries on YouTube. You know, they're just, honestly, it's a compliment because YouTube documentaries are really good. If you've ever actually watched them, people do great jobs, really great jobs. And you know, honestly, it is kind of like movie quality lately because have you seen the movies? So earlier this morning, I was feeling kind of like uneasy about watching my regularly scheduled Saturday morning live where I like to go into the live chats and talk with the people because I like the people. And somebody called in and then tried to discuss how they feel and stuff, and we're like, okay, feelings, I get that. So I got called out a lot for some reason, and I wasn't really sure what I did. I know I agreed with somebody on some particular live streams that happen on Thursday and Saturday nights. So I just like, well, maybe what I remember on one of the live streams, they mentioned that they're going to have a companion book to go with the movie. And I said, oh joy, just like Disney coloring books with movies, you know, like we're going to get a book. I hope we get a coloring book too. Like, I like to be silly like that. And I was silly about when this certain person on their live stream was talking about how documentaries are great and all, but they're not like really mainstream things. And that's true. They are not that mainstream on documentaries. Wrote an apology note, you know, sent it. And then, you know, and also explained a little bit of my position on thinking the way that I did. Way back when they had a meetup in Tennessee, I offered to speak. And then Ashley, part of the Carnivore Brothers, was like, yeah, it'll be great. And he'll send me an email. It's like, okay, cool. And then, you know, a month or two went by. I get an email. Oh, we have too many people. We can't use you. Okay, I'm good with that. So then I actually emailed him back because I checked to see how much a ticket was. It's like $80. And they were 4 hours away. For me, it's like 8 hours because I'd have to go there to Camden and come back, you know? So I email him and I'm all like, is there a way we can get this ticket price a little lower? And then he explained that they needed money for the venue and the food and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, what if I don't want to eat? I just want to be there and help, you know? But I was like, okay, thank you. And he actually said that if somebody buys a ticket, he'll contact me, let me know. And I said, I can make it there. To justify $80 for a ticket, I'd rather buy, you know, meat, you know? So that was my position. And then I never heard back. So that was it. That was it. And I'm okay with that. You know, I thought it was very sweet of Carrie to put me in the Dr. Berry thank you video. That was really nice. And I'm always grateful, and I tell him thank you all the time. And anyway, he sends me back, I sent him, an apology email. And he sent me one back and then said that you said something like, I bet it's going to be just like any YouTube documentary. And I was talking about animal. And I never said healing humanity in that text. So that's what you get when you apologize to somebody and they try to throw something in your face. So, again, I support the movement. I support the movie. For the Healing Humanity book, they need testimonies. I gave them testimonies and pictures, because I believe in it. I'm having a weird feeling kind of day, but I had a really nice live stream, So I'm just gonna work today. And when people say sorry to me, I just accept the apology. And I don't rub things in their face that was said on a live stream because it's the internet and the internet doesn't really matter. It's fake. Come on, guys. But I'm glad that's over with, And I wanted to touch base on that in my show today. It was kind of weird. And so with that, I'm not going to do get on to people's live streams anymore unless it's like certain other carnivores and keto people that I like. And I guess I can't joke around anymore. As the saying goes, silence is violence, people are poor, and they beg to listen. Call him? He calls you me. Veda's here.
No, Veda's.
Push you up. Sir, how are the bugs not biting you? They're eating chickens. People are eating chicken. Emmett eats chicken. He just said he did. Do you eat chicken? Yeah, you do. Are they tasty? Yeah. I eat them. I think what I'll do, Boobie Goaters, is actually read you my apology email, and then I will read you a response I got. And honestly, he said water under the bridge, but it kind of bothers me because I know I didn't say that. I know I just got singled out because I probably, being silly, thinking it was a funny joke, because honestly, all it is jokes. And maybe it went a little too far. Sure. They're already over there, Emmett. Okay, good. I love it. Go say hi to Papa Ray. He's over there with Veda.
Yeah.
Okay, Boobie Goaters. Over here needs another wheelbarrow full. And Emmett, don't eat that. Alright, Boobie Goaters, I want to read you an email I sent Carrie Mann. And I want to read you guys the response because I think it's important to read these. And I'd like to put in a few tidbits to what I think about this. Okay. So one, I felt really sorry. So I wanted it to sound pretty good and sincere because when you're sorry, you need to be sincere because it's just the right way to do it. Dearest Carrie, I am sorry that I agreed with Rick a few times on some of your live streams, and I really do apologize for that. Thank you for being so nice to let me on your channel a few times. I'm not mad at anyone, and I apologize because I'm not mad at anyone. I don't understand why I was called out like 50,000 times on this live stream this morning. I have no idea. I'm also sorry I couldn't make the meetup in Camden, Tennessee. Ashley emailed me and said I couldn't speak. He said y'all had too many speakers. I emailed him back about I was kind of strapped for cash, you know, Mama 10, and if I could help out in exchange for a ticket. And he kindly explained everything costs money. I got it and thanked him. I wish I could have gone. But I bet if you knew I could drive there, just not buy the ticket, you'd let me in. Which is true. This is up Carrie. He probably would have. I told him, don't worry. I won't participate in chats anymore. YouTube hides my comments. I'm really sorry, because YouTube does hide my comments on any regular thing. You have to go find them. And I'm really sorry. Rick's live stream made me sick. It really did. And I had to leave. I went and did some push-ups, and I shoveled mulch. I will participate in Mitch's lives because we love him. Thank you for letting me on your channel, and I am sorry, Erin. Erin, thank you for your email. If I'm being honest, I was hurt the first time I was on the live stream and Rick was going off about the documentary. And I don't know, you said something like, it says, I don't know, you said something like, I wouldn't be surprised if it looks like some YouTube trash. Something like that. Now, I know I never wrote that Healing Humanity was going to look like YouTube trash. I don't think that. When I say that it's going to be like a YouTube documentary, have you seen the YouTube documentaries? They're beautiful. Like, seriously, that's what I mean when I said that. So apparently it got somebody's panties in a twist. Okay. I know I need thicker skin, and it was probably just sort of the mob mentality, whatever that means. So I totally forgive you. Thanks. I just ask that people treat me the way I treat them. So I never badmouthed Carrie, ever. And all I'm saying is a lot of documentaries look like really YouTube documentaries. I'm not lying here, they do. And if you think about it, his channel uses a very special camera to make everything look like a documentary. So come on, what the heck? Okay, so I got thrown under the bus, and I don't even think I said trash. I never did. And I know I can go back like 4 weeks maybe and look for it, but I'm pretty sure we were talking about animal. And an animal is just like any other YouTube documentary on the carnivore diet that you can find, or anything close to it. So somebody's misconstrued something along the lines, but I'm not a mean person, and anytime I say anything funny, well, I think it's funny, and I'm sorry if you got butt hurt by it, but honestly, what the heck? Treat them the way you want to be. Of course I treat you nice, because you're nice. I never. Now, did the movie become a person or something? Is this documentary like people? This is weird, right? This is getting super weird. All I did was want to apologize because nobody else would apologize. Jeez. I feel like I've always been friendly with you and had you on my channel several times. And I've done what I could to promote your channel and your story because I think it's powerful and will help other people find healings of inspiration. Okay. Again, I know I need thicker skin. No, I don't think it's a thicker skin issue. I think you jumped the gun on something, and honestly, if you had a problem, you should have emailed me too. Honestly. I look at it like I was in school, I was in the schoolyard and saw a group of my carnivore friends, and I snuck up on them and overheard them talking about me, so it's kind of sad. But I'm glad we got to talk about it, and I'm glad that you sent me this message. See, I feel like a lot of people are in the dark about the documentary, and I don't think we were all like ganging up on you and trashing you. I think there was just one certain person that was doing that, and I hope you realized that, and that's why you guys had a conversation. But honestly, the whole thing is high school, and we should move on. But I think when somebody apologizes to you, you don't have to like shove something in their face. I'm glad you wrote it down though, so I know what to look for in a comment like that, but I don't think I've ever commented like that. I think I was really just talking about documentaries in general and how they all look like YouTube documentaries. And they're like that. And I think we were all talking about animal and not healing humanity. So this is really weird. Honest to goodness. I love this. Thank you. And Carrie said, you've always got an open invite on Water Under the Bridge. Have a great day, Carrie. So, I hope I apologized, okay? What the heck? I don't think I've ever done that. I think he's mad at me for something totally different. I did on one of his lives, he was talking about, we're gonna do a book. And I did, I filled out the thing for the book. But then I kind of said, ooh, like I was just joking. All I do is joke around because I feel like we're friends, but this is weird. Online friends. But I joke around and I was like, oh yay, the movie's gonna have a book just like Disney. You know how Disney movies have books to go with them? Okay. I was just trying to be silly. If Healing Humanity is a person and I upset the Healing Humanity person, I am very sorry. I didn't think I was upsetting anybody. I feel like people are entitled to opinions, but I don't think, you know, it would be a bad movie. I never said that. I never said that at all. It's a documentary. Documentaries look good on YouTube. Like any YouTube documentary, right? Right? I feel like I've seen tons of documentaries on YouTube, and that's the only place I've seen documentaries on. So that was the Water Under the Bridge and thing. And this is not to, I want to try to clear some stuff up on that response I got to an apology. I mean, you could just be like, thanks, I felt bad, I guess. And it wasn't even talking about Carrie, it was talking about a movie. So that's not a real person, and I'm sorry. I am sorry. I'm sorry. And I could go back maybe like 4 weeks on Rick's live streams and try to find my comment, but that's just a lot of work. And he does like 6-hour live streams, and I pop in and out every once in a while. I usually stay on in the morning, but I know he was like ranting a lot, so like normal. So I do apologize. And gee, it seems like a weird thank you to an apology, and that's all I've got on that. I'm pretty sure I never said one bad thing at Carrie, and I never had a mob mentality. This is weird. What is it when somebody tries to take something out of context and use it to make you feel bad about others? There's a word for that. You should probably leave relationships if people are like this, you know? Okay, I guess I'm gonna get out of it for now and never talk about it again. And a lot of people don't know about it, so don't worry about it. It's just, I don't think I'm gonna be on other people's live streams for quite some time. That's what that's about. What is up, Boobie Goaters? My name's Erin, and I just did a weird rant about an email I got, because I think a lot of it is really hearsay, misconstrued things, because I'm pretty sure I was talking about another documentary. I think it was called Animal. I'm not sure. But anyway, I have on my plate 2 eggs, 3 strips of bacon, and a London broil. And I've got butter because it's a London broil and it's not as fatty, but it's still meat, and I will eat it with butter. I got a bunch of ribeyes that were thinly sliced, and 4 packs of them made like 16 ribeyes, and there was extra, I had a little bit. It was really good. Really good. I thought, you know, if I wasn't feeding these to the kids, I could have made them into jerky. They were kind of like thin, but super fatty, and everybody liked it. Look at my hair. It's not as, there we go. A little better. A little better. Anyway, this is what I got. I think I showed you, I'm not sure, but there it is. And one of my eggs split already, but that's okay. So let's have some steak opening action. Alright. I did salt it with some of that Himalayan salt. Oh yeah. I did this one justice. And some, this is what's left of my Amish butter. There, sort of. Get that my goblin all over me, right? Is that what we call it now? My globing. Look at that! Alright, let me bust these eggs open because I kind of already did. You got any goop? A little bit. Here we go. That works. Let's go. I forgot the butter with that. So while I was working, I was thinking about, like, why does Carrie think I hate him as a person? I don't hate anybody. And why does he think I hate his documentary? Which is the weirdest thing. All I did was try to be a little funny and kind of sincere about it. Because, you know, like I said, documentaries all look the same. No one does better than the other unless they're marching penguins and Disney paid for it. So there you go. And I think by talking it out on camera here is making me feel better about it. You know, like, seriously, it's too crazy. It's too crazy that there's a special folder on his computer that's filled with screenshots of just what people say. Can you believe this? Can you believe that? Like, seriously? Wow. It really does make me not want to hang out in live streams anymore. Like, I'll do my own. I really do want to hang out in Dr. Nelson's, though, because I think that man works so hard and does so much. Not a lot of people are on his channel ever. They're always on the other ones. So, Boobie Goaters, this has been a really strange day. I'm just gonna eat my food and be on with it. So, I want to thank you for watching. Comment, please, because I don't know how to feel. You know, like, what is this? This is so weird. I don't know. I don't know how to feel. Like, I never, ever intentionally meant to hurt a person. I never said anything bad about anybody. I just kind of agreed with a certain opinion, and I got blackballed. It's weird. It's really weird. So, with that, I want to thank you for watching, and we'll probably not talk about this ever again. And I really do want to thank Carrie for his fast response, and I knew that somebody had to man up and say sorry, and I'm the man, and I said sorry. Your dinner's in the oven, hon. Just pick one. They're all the same. They got lots of steak, bacon and butter.
What is that?
That Amish butter. I'm almost out of that whole big roll. So good. There you are. Butter and eggs, because that's really good too. And what about steak? Gotta cut this steak though. It's so rare. I love them like this though. I really do. Boom. Rare. Add some eggs. Chunk of butter. We got this. I have that extra butter. I didn't open it yet because I was just like, I don't know if I have enough butter or not. That's a lot of stuff. And I'm stuffing my face.